Well, you must have thought it wasn't going to be your day there, but popped up with that 90th minute equaliser and a hard-fought point in the end.
Yeah, I think the guys will know. I think I can just repeat what I've said in every away game post-match this year. This calendar year. I think we've dug it out and yeah, luckily we've got that 91st minute equaliser, and I thought it was a tremendous ball and a tremendous header from Pete.
Obviously, you want to kind of build as much momentum as you possibly can going into the playoffs now, really, and the guys are really kind of pushing to the very last, aren't they?
They are, yeah, and our squad's a wee bit stretched. Obviously, we play without Shanks or Rory today. We play without Joe McKee. Andy's just coming back, so key players for us. But again, it's a credit to the whole squad. Again, Jordan Armstrong hasn't played in a number of weeks, and he comes on there on the left side and had a big influence in that second half. So yeah, we don't give up. I think it's an incredible amount of late goals we've scored, and we're disappointed it's not winners, but at the end of the day, yeah, like you say, I think it's 1 defeat in 14, and momentum wise we are keep building, and we know we're still in the battle for second place. It's all to play for in the last 2 games.
And Peter Pollock's experience is very crucial in games like this, and he comes up with the goods there right today.
It is. I think he gets better week on week. The guys have heard me say as well, like I think the fitter Pete's getting, the better he's getting, and he's a class above. He is, and he shows he can do that at the end. I don't think he's probably scored much goals like that in his career, but it's an absolute excellent header, and yeah, his experience to get us over the line and keep that unbeaten run going and keep that momentum. So we would have been disappointed if we came away from here. They've obviously, credit to Elgin, I thought they were really good at what they do, and they frustrated us even with 10 men. It's hard to break them down. We think we're capped on the edge of their 18-yard box with kind of 20 minutes to go there, and they defended really well. They're really good at getting the first contacts in there. Draper and the guy Ewan are really physical. So no, it was good, and it was good, a positive to get a set piece goal as well. We've been working on it, although that was just a clip into the box and Pete's bullet header. Yeah.
Perfect.
Spot on.
Thank you very much.
Was there points in terms of the dominance that we had in the second half, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like I say, it's been what I've been saying. We've controlled the game, even 11v11. We're happy enough in the game, but at the end of the day, it's a disappointed dressing room, and I think that's a positive. We're disappointed and negative, but in a positive way. We're disappointed we've come away 1-1 draw at Elgin. But this is a hard place to come, and the form table since January has shown that, even overall. But yeah, like you say, it keeps. I felt it was deserved, yeah, because of the territory and everything else. I think first half we actually came in at half time and we're as disappointed as flat as we were. It felt like an end of season game, and we didn't want it to go that way because we still want to finish second. But I think if you looked at it first half, we probably had 3 chances first half. Jason, Jinky had a couple that were better chances than we had in the whole of the game last week, and we won 2-1. So second half, yeah, we had a few efforts, and my header there as well. I think if it goes the other side of the post, it's in. I just had to try and generate a bit of power on it. It was coming to me, and then Hamish had a shot. So yeah, again, it's good to keep that unbeaten feeling going. But the boys are disappointed and want to do better. Going into the playoffs.
And that's because they felt that the first half was a bit flat. You're saying?
Yeah, it's a reaction. Yeah, not just that. I think we've had that away day frustration. Because yeah, we've scored. I think it's 9 or something late goals. In a 90+ minute, which is incredible stat, but we want them to be winners, and we want to be comfortable in games, and not just comfortable in games possession wise, but comfortable in goals wise and winning games.
And you've been, like you just said, there so many late goals. Our play seems to be continually going on to the final whistle. And that seems to be something that you've been harping on about all season, about the spirit in the group. Yeah. And that's more evident today, really, isn't it?
It is. It's another piece of evidence for that. I think the group, we couldn't have made it clearer. The turnover of players and off the pitch, the camaraderie we've got in there, and that comes from that. You can't achieve what we've achieved in the last minutes of games, or never out of games really. Even the last game here, we were 2-0 down, but we got a last minute goal, and yeah, we're never out of games, and it is a credit to the team and a credit to the boys, the togetherness and the experience, the youngsters. Alfie wins us the corner, Hamish in behind there and delivers a great ball. So it's not just the experienced ones that are stepping up, it's the younger ones who Alfie's only been with the group since January, and he produced a great ball for us, and yeah, the inexperienced one heads it. So yeah, it's good, and like I say, we're still missing a few, and we're trying to rotate obviously slightly to keep everyone fresh and onto their peak for the next 2 weeks. We fully understand we've got Spartans in the Barton now, last 2 games, so it's all to play for second place.
And with them biting at our heels, we seem to keep getting the results or getting the goals, the late goals, just to hold on to that second place. It's like it's ours. Almost.
Yeah, and that mentality is great, and I mean, I'm sure Dumbarton are coming in after the game every week when they're drawing and thinking, right, we must be second now, and they're not quite there. So yeah, that mentality, and we've been on the other end of it, where we were with Steny early in the season. You're coming in thinking, right, they're not won again. Well, they have, so that mentality to keep our noses in front. But again, it's no matter what happens now, it'll go to the last day against Dumbarton, but these 2 games are going to be dress rehearsals for the playoffs, no matter what.
Okay.